Good morning and welcome to the Darkmom Consortium for March the 1st, 2021. Oh my gosh, we're out of February. Yay!
Yeah.
Yay!
Hello, good morning. This is also Ed, and you know what? We also have a Monday.
Okay, you can't win them all. Monday, but a new month. I'll take the new month part.
Yeah.
So how was your weekend, Ed?
Star Trek-wise, very lazy.
Ooh, well that's good sometimes. On Friday, I decided to try running the Breach sorry, not the Breach AFK, but Storming the Spire AFK. It actually takes longer to run that as an AFK than it does to just hunker down and do the Breach.
A breach with a team is play just active playing and get a result.
Yeah.
Spire AFK is, well, I now need a coffee, I have to do this daily, and yeah, so.
Yeah, pretty much. I said
and that is currently actually happening with me, where my three clients just joined to do a breach AFK. That is 2 troops immediately cloaked when entering, and one brave Klingon did the shooting and finally discovered, oh, my ship can cloak too. So I have done this shooting, go cloaking, and now visit mom and have fun.
Well, I was trying to stay on my 20-hour cooldown, which would have been about 4 this morning. My brain said, you know what, 5's close enough. 5 is close enough because it gave me time to get up and take a shower and make my coffee. So now the bad one will be tomorrow at 1 a.m. But like I said, I was going to just do the AFKs for those middle of the night ones. Not worth it. Oh, that's not worth it either. I died. But I took a quick drive back to Chicago and went out to dinner one night. Didn't get to see Farnsworth, but maybe next week. Good morning, Monday.
You shot yourself, or something shot.
Yeah. Well, I was busy chatting with you. I'm just trying to destroy 3 more Herc frigates.
Frigates.
Yeah, little swarmers there. Good morning, Cadargo. So I see that Twitch has not fixed or Streamlabs hasn't fixed the problem with the titles yet. So I'll look into that today. It still defaults to the previous episode's title.
Yep.
Which is annoying. Hey, speaking of previous episodes, we're going to do our annual Leonard Nimoy tribute thing tonight. So if anybody has their favorite Star Trek Online story, or their favorite Leonard Nimoy story, or their favorite anybody story, Aaron, Renee Aubergenois.
Hi, Cadargo.
Join us. I killed myself again. One more stupid frigate. That's all I need. This is a less developed tune, but I wanted to get him out there and do some of the work on him. Okay, come on. 1 frigate. That's all I need. I'm not asking for miracles. Of course, they're all Ravagers. Fine, just for that, we'll let the swarm loose on you. So what's on your list of stuff to do today, or do you have a taste for doing something?
Yes.
Okay.
That is, I will have some, I just have to do energy damages on ground and space on at number 1.
I can think of a few things for that.
At number 3 actually, but, and on well, the other at 1 is Iconian's ground damage and boring stuff.
Iconian's ground damage?
Doing Iconian's, doing ground damage, and doing boring stuff. So the combination of Iconian's and ground damage certainly would call for Catherine Janeway to have a pistol and do a backhand.
That sounds delicious.
For now, it's 3 more minutes plus the. Yeah, it's 6 more minutes waiting for the time gates to open in my Spire. I started a little bit too late.
Oh.
Yeah, so but it's running.
So let me get out of this system. And let me jump over to, let's see, you said Catherine Janeway. That could be Gornalicious for Bug Hunt. Or,
yep.
let's see, who else could do...
Of course, I have
take a quick look on the other account, because all I've got on this one is Terran ships. So let me see what I've got over here. Let's grab you guys and go over there for a second. Alright, let's see what we got here. Ooh, let's switch back. There we go. Much better. Much better. Alright, I have heal health on the ground, proton damage. That would be cool. Polaron damage, and destroy Undine ships in the battle zone. So that one's pretty straightforward. Polaron damage on the ground. Well, you want to take Catherine Janeway. So let's see if I've got anything on this tune. Of course I do. I've got Psychula.
Oh yeah.
Oh yeah. Okay, I'm good there. Absolutely. Would you like me to invite Catherine over for a little bug party?
Catherine will log on and appear on stage in 3 minutes from now, I think.
No problems.
Yeah.
Good morning, Pi, and thank you for the subscription. So my eBay account got hacked over the weekend, which is not an issue because, well, it's not an issue because I don't have anything on eBay at the moment. But I figured, that's a problem because potentially
that is an issue when someone starts to use it to do fraudulent offers.
Well, so let me finish. I didn't directly see anything, so I promptly made sure that my PayPal account was disabled, moved the funds out of there, then went back and closed my eBay account. And for that reason, yes, I was very concerned about it. So yes, that is now closed. But, I'm thinking, okay, how much money could I possibly have in PayPal? Surprise. I was surprised. So for all of you out there who have subscribed and done Twitch donations and stuff like that, thank you. We now have the funds to be able to afford going to Vegas for the booth and the electricity. Yay.
Wow.
Yeah. There was a fair amount sitting over there.
Wow. That is...
Yeah, that was a ton of money. I didn't realize we had that much. I thought there might be like $100 sitting over there. There's a little more than $100 sitting over there. So thank you all. That means we now the two big ones, internet and the electricity in the booth. So the only thing left that's huge is the electricity, which is an ungodly amount of money, or the internet, which is outrageous, but we'll get there. And then the backdrop. So not bad. We're doing good this year, folks. And going to change it up a little bit. Going to fly out and meet DT close to where DT lives, and we'll drive together from Arizona to Vegas. So thanks to everybody. Yay.
Yeah.
And here's the really cool thing.
Being able to relog in about 2.5 minutes.
No problem. So somebody else, Centurion Alpha, has written the second volume of the Darkmom Consortium Presents the Gamer's Guide. It's all on the user interface. It will be ready probably by the end of this week to go off to get all paginated and stuff for the printers, and theoretically will be ready for publication in 2 to 3 weeks. So we'll have the second book out, though. we didn't. DT and I didn't write this one. The third one should be out by the end of April, which will be another one by DT and me. So we'll have 3, maybe 4 books out by Vegas.
Holy. Holy what, Corvette man?
Yeah.
Awesome.
So yeah, I'm really happy, but not quite to the point where I can quit my job and stay home and write books, but a little closer. I had a fun weekend talking with my husband because I'm at the point where I could almost retire. 6 months from now, I could technically retire. But in the States, if you retire at a certain age or younger, you can't go back to work full time. Or if you do, you can only make like $13,000 a year, maximum. If you wait till you're a different age, the real retirement age, there's no limit. You can get a full-time job with benefits and all that stuff without an extra penalty. It's just like working, and you still get all your benefits. So definitely to my advantage to wait another couple of years and retire. Unless the books take off, then I'll never retire. I don't use the 2FA for Amazon Pi because my husband's also on the account, and until a few weeks ago, he didn't have a phone to do it. But PayPal and everything else is fine. It's just a pain in the butt to have your phone with you every time you're logging into the computer. And
yeah. And, okay, that may be an American thing to have several banking accounts and stuff same time, like credit cards, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, one for each type, or plus. But it's really a German approach is really keep your financial services as consolidated as possible. One bank, one online payment service, and and maybe one credit card just because.
very, very Swiss too. They're very in one spot. But courtesy of where I was working, they didn't have the bank that my husband used where I used to work. So I had an account there and got my husband's account. What's weird is the account that my husband has is here. It's literally across the street from my office, which is just okay. It wasn't in my previous town. I moved 200 miles, and there's the bank right there. So it was. I was sending my money 200 miles away and then sending it back 200 miles to pick it up.
Yeah.
Speaking of phones. All right. Shall I invite Catherine?
Ooh. In a jiffy, I'm just leaving the map, claiming rewards.
No problems. I will go ahead and pick up all of my... I have just a moment too little at the beginning of the breach to do all my reputations. But since nobody really cares right now if I start 10 seconds later, as long as I'm there for the fight.
Yeah.
Oops, gotta do that this morning too. Yes, the silence as I go click, click, clickety, click, 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 click.
Yeah.
Ooh, a friendly reminder, I'm not going to be streaming Tuesday or Thursday, because Pi suggested I take a short holiday. That's Tuesday or Thursday night. I'll be on in the mornings.
Okay. So,
Pi, there's plenty of time. They built in an extra week, so go catch up. And if you really need to make up time, just go on the 20-hour cooldown. It's kind of like doing my Danish class. I have to do it every day, or get penalized. Or you can buy little coupons to give you a day's grace. So I'm currently at... I have no idea. What am I at? Yeah, it doesn't make sense. Oh, they just rebooted it or reset it. Something like 212 days without a day off. And there are moments when it's just like, oh, brain not work. Must go do Danish class.
Okay. And Catherine Janeway would be ready for some bug hunt. Yep.
Alright, let me queue us up here. We are queued. Do you have a green alert going?
Yes, I have the
That
green orange blinking thing. Yep, that's...
And good morning to everybody who's joined us today. Yeah, so for those of you who just joined us, Ed and I were discussing the ability to do storming the spire AFK after you do the first sequence versus doing the breach. And doing the breach is just so much faster. I mean, I can do it on a 5-minute coffee break. Storming the spire, you have to send in somebody big enough to take out that first sequence pretty quickly, and then you can AFK it, but it still is roughly 15 minutes of just letting your computer run.
Yeah, but it's that kind that could be would fit into certain morning routines and the like, where you just start the thing. Okay, now coffee break, or it really pick the TFO that fits into your into your day.
Yeah.
And you can always change your mind.
Yes,
There's no need to stick to, so it's just pick your poison stuff.
Well, Pi says, guess what? I have to boil water in order to use it. They found contamination in our tap water. Oh, that is lovely. We don't get that back in Chicago as much. I timed out. I'll be there in a moment. As I was saying, we don't get that in Chicago as much because where we are is high off the ground versus where we get it a lot in the lower areas where it floods out a lot and cross-contaminates with sewage. Always a good way to spend your day.
Welcome to Pariah 3. I'm Lieutenant John Vanderveer, and I'll be your demolitions
And
expert
we
on
need
this
pull
trip.
around damage, so 1, 2.
Yeah.
There we go. I've got my pull around damage.
Yeah, I
On my way.
Cyclic pistol is set to phaser. Weapon set weapons to pun.
Almost there with my damage. I can go back to doing AP. I see we have a Brunt with us. With his little energy
Fire in
whip.
the hole!
Okay.
Obstacle clear.
going to assume somebody's got the purple bug.
Is Purple Bug is still active.
Shoot.
Damn, don't get it into... No, it's dead.
Okay. So am I. That works so well. Oh, goodness. Respawning takes you all the way back. That sucks.
Yeah, really one of the reasons why I love that meta device. It's
Clear to proceed.
gives you a lot of makes ground TFOs just cooler, better survive, and just better kit play. And if it's the respawn happens on often on location where you just need it, and no running through entire ground, something like.
I'm not arguing that at all. I thought I had clicked it, but obviously I hadn't clicked it.
Yeah. Okay, ground damage, specific ground damage done.
Me too.
Time to, yeah. So I pick my favorite,
Me too.
favorite rifle.
Oh, I get to pull out my AP gun, or AP staff.
Be careful. I don't know what's waiting for us at the bottom. According to our scans, there's a tunnel under us. Give me a moment, I'll clear a path. Fire in the hole! Watch that first step.
Boomstick, thank you, Pi. My bad. My
The
bad, it's a
boomstick.
boomstick.
Yeah.
Cover me!
Bark hunt. Yapata.
Did they eliminate the dialogue box?
No.
Okay.
I think when you start a little bit later running, that is, you are near Vanderveer when you're out, and get out of combat while still on the wrong side of the bridge.
Mm-hmm.
Then you will get the dialogue.
Well, then I'm playing it right and staying back
because
far
I've
enough.
seen it. I've seen it during the weekend.
Okay.
So it's not just a way; it's just a matter of timing.
Well, that went pretty well.
A good team.
Mm-hmm. So all I have left is Undine ships on this one, which I can certainly do on my own, no biggie there.
And while beaming out, the remaining bugs decided to spit on the...
They do that.
Yeah.
Let's see what we got in the box today.
Yeah, but got no injuries taken from that, so yeah. Now let's have a look. Let's look what Eknat has some ideas. Eknat.
Pie's been doing some fleet love. Okay, I'm not in OOB at the moment, but I will go check it in just a moment there, Pie. Oops, that's not what I wanted. That's what I wanted. If any room there? Yes, we do. So my hint for all you folks is don't forget to share your Marks packages with your new tunes so that they can just leech off of the good graces of your better characters or more developed characters.
That is the Endeavor, the Countbound Endeavor box, reputation boxes really help developing the smalls.
Oh yeah,
absolutely.
Yeah. And indeed, Kethfa. Did I run Kethfa last night? Yeah, I ran Kethfa last night. I was thinking that I needed to make sure they've got some good love there. Oh, goodness, I've got some garbage in here, don't I? That's it? That's all the garbage I had? Seriously? Okay, I think I have mastered how to get rid of GPL for those of you who want to do it. I used to throw in like one 10,000 GPL bet at the Dabo tables, and I'd almost invariably get a Dabo and wind up with 30,000 as a result. So I found out if you put in like a medium-sized bet, like 1,000, maybe 500, it slowly just sucks up your dilithium, and eventually it all goes away. It feels so good. All right, let me check on Order of the Batleth here. That'd be... I think that's Ketha is the only one who's still over there. I need to extend an invitation back to myself for her.
We've been contacted by the Federation from the 29th century. Their Temporal Integrity Commission is charged with protecting the timeline from factions who might want to change history.
On my way.
Considering our recent experiences, we feel the need to better
Okay, I need to get
understand
some of these
the rules
projects
time
done.
travel. However, it's important we don't know too much about the future. So we've decided to designate one representative to learn what we need to know.
Yeah.
On the record, you were the logical choice.
Yeah, DOFs are needed. I will feed that from my other
USS
account,
Her captain will
which is
give you
sitting on
more
a ton of
thorough briefing
DOFs.
upon arrival.
Who put in that? Ugh. Okay, so we'll take care of that this evening.
Uh-huh. Uh-huh. Okay. Reputation. Yeah.
Since I'm here, might as well do this. So I took Gornalicious down to Kobalistan because he had to kill 10 Vadwar. And I haven't been using him much lately because I've had the new tunes to deal with. I've had some old tunes that needed some serious lovin'. And Gorny was getting all the attention. He's a publicity hog. Well, publicity lizard, I guess. There we go.
I just found another cool thing for my flight deck cruiser.
Oh, what was that?
That's when you have to do various types of damage, maybe just not change the main weapon, just
Yes.
look if you have a variety of hunger pets doing the proper
Ooh,
damage.
that's a great idea. I hadn't thought of that.
And in this case, Eknat. Eknat has I just said hello to my Romulan friends and get me some Elite Scorpion Squadrons for reputation. That one of it's with discount. It's less than 20k dilithium. It's 19k dilithium, 120 marks, and 20k credits for Elite Hunger Pets and Squadron type. Okay, meanwhile, you can go for Toduch but, on Federation side, but I think a Federation captain would be probably easier to call Romulan Elite Hunger Pets rather than Klingon Elite Hunger Pets, as long as there will be no Peregrine Squadrons, which I would say would be damn cool for Federation. And, no need to go for the tactical flights from from a legendary ship, especially if you don't have a legendary ship.
Yep, there is that. I think I've got some legendary somewhere. Okay, the real extra damage types done is the drones that come on the Scimitar. That's from Mar Hawkman.
Adapting to opponent, that is, they are continuously changing types.
Yeah, they changed to yes, they changed to match your enemy.
Cutesy.
Yeah. That's making me think about what ship to look at. Might have to look at that one.
Mom is on the way to look at what is that. That is something.
Something. Scimitar might be a good ship for Katha. Yeah, that actually might be a good ship for her. I will have to think about that one.
Yep.
Oh, I've got way too much stuff. I have all these modules that I never use. Probably should go through those.
I have some for variety.
I have a lot of variety, and I don't use it. I have a setup that I like. Therefore, don't really deal with it. Okay, yes, I'm going to do that.
Yeah, and so this is actually the Hunger Games of this morning.
Yes, exactly. Exactly, Ed. That's not what I wanted to do. So what's next on the Ed agenda?
Any space TFO you like in with Eknat, and a Pahvo Dissension with Eknat would be also cool.
Okay, well, let's set up for Pahvo Dissension. So let me invite Eknad. Yeah, this one doesn't do Pahvo that often.
Okay,
Oops.
I'm so happy of Elite Scorpion hangars quads. Now I have 4 of those, because I silly one also had them in the bank and now bought them again. I'm
Ouch.
I'm such a silly sausage sometimes.
I've not silly sausage. I have not heard that term in a long time.
Definitely. I think it's a still an active use and has its active use in Great Britain, in the UK.
Well, we can ask Boom next time we see him.
Yeah. So, how is silly sausage still a thing, or got it obsoleted?
An excellent question. All right, so you wanted to do a little Pahvo Dissension, correct?
Yeah.
Okay, let's queue for that one. Oop, there you go. Pahvo Dissension. There we go. Clicky, clicky. Flashy green lights.
Oh yeah.
Okay. Cadargo says, I still say that, so I guess we're still in common usage then.
Oh yeah.
Well, since I'm standing here and it's not queuing, that means start doing something else. And it should magically pop up.
Ah.
In this case, running around in Romulus. I wish they had some better Romulan toys, though. Did it just pop? No. I mean, the Reputation toys are nice, but not stunning. There
Except
we go.
Hunger Pets. Okay.
I mean, there's a few things, but I've noticed with Discovery and... Is it Discovery and there's one other one. Is it competitive? I think it's mostly Discovery. Most of it is pretty nice stuff. You go back and look at the older ones, and it's kind of... it's fine. And they're not about to go change the old stuff, but that would be very nice if they would.
Sometimes I would really tell authors should do authoring and shut up in the social media stuff. It's like announcing, we wanted to get rid of this old boring canon. What the heck, why did you talk about that? That of course call everybody who likes the idea of canon, you just open another... yeah.
I know what you mean.
If you do a good story, nobody is interested in is it canon or not.
Oh, my Hawkman, I don't disagree. There's some good things that are out there later, but just looking at this one, New Romulus.
Okay.
There's not a lot of great stuff. The flamethrower is kind of meh. Okay, 0-point energy conduit is excellent, and the beams are decent. The deflector, meh. Engines, meh. A lot of it is the accompanying teams and meh, 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 meh. Did we miss one? Oh, there it
Done.
goes. Alright, let's see what's going on here. Okay. Where shall we go, Ed?
Let's head here. That one. That one, yes.
This one.
Go that way. Where? That way. Okay.
Terran reinforcements have arrived. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Ginny?
And down we go.
A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Just placed it. How can it be under attack so fast?
Because or so.
Terran reinforcements have arrived. A placed crystal is under attack. Defend it.
Got so much stuff going on, you can't see anything. There.
The crystal has been purified. Advance to the next one.
It worked.
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
Have we been doing this so long that we both know what the other person's going to do?
Oh, that's the kind of never break a winning team.
Absolutely.
Terran reinforcements have arrived.
Other teams are really having problems
Oh,
with.
we're absolutely flying through this one, Ed. We can go divvy up when we're done here.
Yeah. I would say I head over to region. Yeah.
Well, you just tell me which one you're going to, and I'll go the other way. I think there's one on the waterfall and one up the other hill.
Yeah.
Preparing reinforcements have arrived.
Should be done here.
Yeah. I would go for waterfall.
Okay.
Advance to the next one.
Can I please get the
Yeah.
transform to fire button now that I want it? It doesn't appear. Yeah.
It's because we still got somebody on the map.
Whoop. Waterfall on my way.
Go on, give me my transport. That's impressive. I'm not getting the There we go.
Yeah.
Amazing.
Wait until you have to wait until you get out of combat, and sometimes the
Okay, I'm up the hill.
engineering statement, orbital strike. Engineer in the house. Oh yeah.
Oh, that's cute. There's a guy stuck inside a crystal. But he's not me. Let's get this going here. Ah!
Carrier reinforcements have arrived.
You are free on location, dude.
Yeah.
What are you doing there?
Well, two of them just died and just came back. So,
Yeah.
it's a little bit trickier when they keep disappearing. Well, they were one person, then they became two people, then they died, then they're back. Oh, and one is using melee weapons, which is a little more challenging.
Bad idea on
And this-
on TFOs. If you have to be either excellent or well.
This is a tough TFO for melees.
And a bad decision to do it.
Well, I know why they're
If
doing it, but
either you are really good at it or
let me get legs down here to help out. Thank you, baby. Thank you, legs. Oops, come on, guys. Watch the crystals.
Carrier reinforcements have arrived.
And they're not watching the crystals, but no biggie.
okay, so
No, we're fine.
Yeah,
We're fine.
yeah. On my way.
Oh, we're almost there, Ed.
Okay, however, I'm here to scare them
Placed crystal
just
is
in
under
case.
attack. Defend it.
Stand back. We have Ed.
Well done.
Yes.
There we go.
The Terrans are retreating.
But Ed is late today.
Well, you did too. I don't think you have to solo all three. Let's see.
you can't sell all three cause it takes too much time. You have to stay there and guard them to get certainly able to solo 2 lanes, but the 3rd lane will take too long. Just
Yeah, it's just a time matter.
yeah. Time get closed. Also, there is a Kess pass. Certainly fine.
I'm good up here.
Okay, and I go here.
That should cover pretty much everything for the moment.
The Terrans placed an agonizer by one of the routes. Destroy it, quickly!
Zarel's on the way over there, so I will leave that be. I can see the away team. Captain, there's a large field of energy crystals. Okay, now we know where to beam in. Zap.
Yeah.
Definitely not their day. Speaking of large fields of energy crystals, let's set something up for whoever decides it's a good idea to beam down here.
Get ready.
There we go.
The Terrans are sending in their elite forces.
Ha ha ha.
Fight well, and I'll give you a quick death.
The Terrans placed an agonizer by one of the routes. Destroy it, quickly!
Hurt! You're not entirely unskilled. I can smell the fear on you from here, weakling.
Blah blah blah.
I don't think so.
Blah blah blah.
Oh,
Well, that's interesting. The visual on Beeman was a female, but it's 2 men. That was very interesting. Okay, Marhawkman says, I did the story version on my KDF recruit, and well, she's the one who constantly uses that teleporting gadget, and that makes melee closing so much faster. Yeah, I can see where you can do it, but like Ed said, if you're skilled, you're skilled. This was not that case. This is somebody going whappity whappity like I do, and way too far away.
Yeah.
It's that distance, and on my new one, I can't close the distance very well. I don't know if that's me.
I really made I can definitely you can make good use. Okay, Matt's time device to get your kit module cooldown and your revive on location, plus the personal or spatial trajector or how that thing, and
That
then
thing.
just a set of and then it comes to stuff that does support you. That is, you can if you want to do it melee-wise, a science captain would pick on hyperspray the 2 hyperspace kit modules available to him, and a tactician sweeping strikes and lunge. and the engineer would probably grab to specialization kit modules or to something completely different. Yes, and also the second kit module from Discovery, the gravitic containment module
Mm-hmm.
that sucks foes.
Oh, that one. Yes. Oh, that's a good idea. That is a good idea.
And by the way, if applied well, it does very good to you. I have seen one or two people using it competently, and then it's awesome. It takes all you need is training.
Well, yeah, true. Mark Hockman says an easy one for science is EG field or the rise of seismic module. They immobilize your enemy. Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Electrogravitic field. Another. So you now would have 3 science kit modules doing it, plus MUD, plus maybe the gravity. That is, we have a set of 5 for.
There's a few
for
toys that
science
can definitely assist you.
Yeah, and that would be all melee, all science, and the gravitic thing, just explain it to be actually a Jedi in the wrong franchise.
And the addition of and work with biochemist DOFs to reduce the enemy resist. I hadn't thought of that one. I suppose I should probably head off to work.
Yeah,
because it is Monday and it's payday. That's always a pain in the rump. Always. Always, always, always.
That is you rubber stamping the checks.
Oh, I wish it was that easy, but you have to make sure everybody logged in and did their stuff. Then you have to approve it. Then you have to do this. Then you have to do that. Then you have to send it over here. It's...
Yeah, that's, the admin clerky stuff.
Yeah, exactly. But they pay me lots of money to do it, so, hard to complain.
Absolutely.
But it's my job, as the admin clerky type person, to find a way to do it much more efficiently. I like to be able to go and go, hey, it used to take 3.5 hours. I can do it in 45 minutes and do it with fewer mistakes. And they like that. And then they realize they don't need to pay somebody as much as they pay me to do that. So it's kind of self-defeating. I've actually kicked myself out of 2 jobs by doing it better than they expected.
Oh, okay. You maybe in the lucky thing, what I would call, I reinvented my job 3 times in the first 2 months.
I have done that. Oh, no, you guys really don't need to do that. All you need to do is this. Oh. Well, thanks. Why didn't anyone tell us this before? Oh, because that means then you don't need that person. Oops. But then it just leads me into the position where I can retire early again.
Yeah.
All right, let me finish this one up here. And we are done. Got ourselves a little bit more dilithium for the day. Because dilithium is good. I hate that you have to pick the Marks package on the Romulan one, but okay. Not the end of the world. Oh, and it's the Atli, my favorite. But no, I will go to work. I will not go do the Atli that I so love. So on behalf of the Darkmom Consortium, I want to say thanks to everybody who joined us this morning. Don't forget to join us for our Memorial Evening this tonight. Bring your favorite Star Trek person's story. And we're going to go do a raid. So Ed has to say goodbye, Pi, and then we can raid him. Ed, say goodbye.
Goodbye, everybody, and stay awesome!
Okay, bye. Go raid him.
Da, 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 da.